Well, hello everyone and welcome yourselves back on in to Memoriapolis. I hope you're all well. Look at the photos going off in the background there. It looks like it anyway, doesn't it? Although they didn't have cameras back then. Little flashing lights. But I hope you're all well. Look at our place. I won't lie. I feel it's doing it here too. I think it just signifies the wonders. It's the bits on top shining. Yes, it is. It's the statues shining, look. But yeah, I am a little bit more flustered at the moment based on the sheer amount of rubbish that we've got going on. And I think, I have a feeling they are going to revise the cost for deteriorating buildings because this is just absurd. There's no physical way without buying it you can ever get to this. And it would take forever to actually repair. And then every time you're ready, I think it costs more and more each time. Or it gets to a certain amount and that's it. Obviously, this one's affordable, so I will get that one back in as soon as I can. But let's start to play it really slow. So we're in the medieval age. Those of you who are just joining us, 489 cycles in. And we did start a whole religion section over here as part of that medieval offering right here. So we're looking pretty good. We're just clearing out all the trees from the cutting camp as well. And we'll probably make our way, I was thinking about towards maybe this sandy area. I definitely want to build out towards this as well. So I don't know. We'll see. I think we want a new cultural building this way as well. So we've got in our Hostel Dieu, but we'll need to level up again. So yeah, to get the next one, we'll have to level up again. So if I just come into our capital here, we need 368 rubble and 536 brick. And look at that. We got another one in already. Whew. The copyist monks. They're responsible for copying various religions. Should be religions. Oh, religious, literary and scientific texts by hand. Richard, their leader, places the preservation of knowledge above all other priorities. Okay, that's fair. Their illumination techniques are extremely precise and meticulous, making their dedication to this task all the more respectable. Yep, that's fine. Come on in. We're building quite a big following this way, so we do need to be aware of that. So yeah, we want rubbles, which are coming in slowly, which I'll probably buy in a moment, and then we need bricks. 315, we need 532. So what we could do is spend some stuff getting these guys upgraded. So we do have a bit of an industry section over here. It's actually crazy big already, and actually my FPS are struggling. Let's get the brickwork upgraded, and then we've got the tilery we don't need. We want the rubbles we're still doing over here, aren't we? Oh, Chapter 2 rewards. You now have access to cultural buildings. Oh, we've got them. Hold on. It's a bit delayed. We've already got those. Ignore that. We've already got those. Right, rubbles should be over here. I think I'm going to bin off this tilery here. It's next to these, but I think carpentry. Best way to do it is hover over the rubble curtain camp over here. There we go. I was going to say, where are you? Yeah, cool. We'll get that one improved then. So it costs 7 gold leaves and 40 gold. We have that in stock, and that will give us a little bit more storage place as well. Let's just check in, because it said we've just unlocked some more cultural. We do. We have the Abbey. Cool. What did we get? We've got the guilds. Nice. We'll get that one in as well. But I'm going to actually get in the... oh, we got the dungeon and stables anyway. What do we need? Knight's Training Ground. Stable plus unknown. Okay, as we have both of them in, let's go ahead and grab the... we'll grab the unlock for the Abbey. We won't get it in yet, though. We're getting there. How's my stone looking? 18.6. I think it's probably safe to say if we want to ramp up the production, we can get these guys going as well. So this one's improving. Let's get us the stone. So that goes up to 5,000. We did say we'd upgrade that one to keep that going as well. Tiles seem to be the only one we don't need to worry about. And I think this one... we improve, I think it's worth doing. This one then turns into precious quarry, so we'll go ahead and get that one. So we'll get more gems from that. And hoping we're going to be able to afford these soon. So that is just normal stone, so we'll be getting more of that momentarily. That should be pretty good now. But yeah, I hope you're all well, guys. Welcome yourselves back in. It's great that you're here, and I really appreciate it. Your support is massively appreciated. I'm going to not get the Abbey in just yet, guys. Like I say, I'm going to wait for this. So, I think brick-wise, we can buy these two in. So, let's see. We've got 3.9k. Let's come on in and let's buy... I'm actually going to sell 200 of my tiles, maybe more. Let's say 250 for now. Or 260, just so it kind of rounds that number off a bit. And that'll be... I might buy all of those then. Let's balance this out a bit. Let's buy all of those rubbles. So 199 of the damn thing. So we'll be on a good number. And then let's get in some bricks from someone as well. So 21U. You cost quite a bit for bricks. 17. That's a bit better. What about Pergamon? 17.24. 17.09. And then I'm going to sell all my precious gems. So we've still got a bit of money left. We've actually got a decent amount of iron ore here. I'm going to keep it though. Let's go ahead and trade that. And that puts us in good standing to almost improve our medieval. So now we just tiles. I didn't even notice that. I'm an idiot. But I think they're coming in pretty quickly. So yeah, 326. That's fine. Just notice this whole kind of area is just full of swamp. So like all along here, if we go into our resources, for example, there's some pretty good like clay and stuff over here, but it's like there's no physical way of getting it because it's on the it's on the swampland, and there's also stone and stuff. Like you see this? It's a really good section for it. And we can't actually build there. So it's a shame because there's sand and everything along here which we could utilize at least, but in terms of all this, yeah, there's no physical way we can build on it. There's little patches for everything. But it is what it is, right? We'll deal with that. And we're just kind of waiting at the moment then. So it's all going up. These are pretty cheap to also repair, but I need to do one at a time and not get carried away. A lot of them just waiting on the stone. So as long as we keep upgrading that, I think we're fine. We got to be careful that we're not spending too much of our actual resources that we need for this other upgrade. But like this one is only 40 bricks, right? We may as well get it in. That's going to improve our stone tenfold. What about you? Are you the same? That will improve our sand. We can buy these in again. So let's think long term, right? That's already a precious quarry. So that one's doing good bits for us. So that's fine. Yeah, because sand, I've noticed quite a few do need the sand option as well. But as I was saying before, I genuinely think they're going to revise the repair costs on these because they are a little bit steep. They shouldn't go over the max it cost to build originally, right? These are actually costing more resources, like 3 or 4 times more resources than when we first built it. And just think when we have the extra ages, it's going to become more and more difficult, right? So that's going to become a bit of an issue. So we just went from a plus 7 to plus 20 sand per cycle. That is incredibly different there, which is great. And then that obviously is more stuff that we can sell. So I'm looking at wood here. We got 1.7k. Although we need a whole bunch of it for some of our repairs, I'm not going to sell it. So I'll keep hold of the other stuff. But what do we have? So we've got the rubbles. We want tiles. And let those kind of go up. 21. We're waiting for that trade route to come back. Pretty cheap for both of those though, so we'll wait on that one. We'll grab some of these, and I can sell off a little bit of gold for the privilege there, so no problem at all. We probably want to get into creating our next one as well, but it's going to be a little bit of a slow and steady one as we go through. So these are now pushing into the green as well, so we are going to need to factor in. But if I can get some of these repaired, that is going to help. So that's kind of why I'm thinking it. They're not worth as much as the new ones, so you got to keep that in mind as well. Don't think we'll ever be doing that one, purely because of how silly the costs are. The forum, as I say, is stone, and then we'll get our middle upgrade done. And look at that. Another political family from the religion coming in as well. Brothers and sisters of the free spirit. Led by Marco, the brother and sisters of the free spirit are discreet. Considered heretics, they seek direct union with their God, devoting themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and the defense of intellectual freedom. Their rejection of ecclesiastical authorities often place them in unfortunate positions. All right, this is our 4th religious kind of people coming in. I can't remember what we call them now, but yeah, that's fine. Let's see. They're not going to clash with anyone because we're off over there on their own, doing their own thing, right? So we're fine. We just need 532 bricks then, so I should be able to buy those in again now. And we were saying here's pretty good. So let's say, I think 60 knocks us in there, and we should be good. And there we go. So let's get this medieval fortress done. So this is going to give us that attraction boost anyway, so kind of keep the happiness going. So that one's in, and then up next we're going to be getting this forum back in as well. Boom, 60 cycles to fix that one. We're getting there. See, it's gone up again. So that's even more wood now. So yeah, I don't think we'll ever be repairing that one, which is unfortunate. I did want to get this Tullianum, but look at this. Just too many resources right there. So I think we'll get working on some of these things potentially. So as that one upgrades, I should get more unlocks anyway. We've got to build this master's office as well, which is 126 brick. We're on 115 already, and then the stone, which is already in as well. So I'll get this one in now. Now, Master Builder's office is, I believe, religion. So we're going to go this way, and I'm going to pop it, hopefully, over this way. And what that'll do is build towards this one now. So that gives us the belonging, which is great. We're going to pause migration in a moment as well, because food is becoming a problem. We're going to go with creativity, health. Do I want the creativity or do I want to go safety? Yeah, let's go that. Right. And resources run out as well. So let's go ahead and demolish that one. Do we want to rebuild that ergosteron? I don't think I do. Yeah, and there's no option to obviously dismantle that. I've been reading on the forums if there is, and there definitely isn't. I'm just going to stay paused for a second because I've just noticed food tanking down a little bit. So we're going to want to get these upgrades in. So that's brick and gold. We've just spent all our gold, haven't we? Okay. So, small farm. I think we do have it tier 3. Yeah, let's go tier 4 as well, just so we've got it. And I'm going to go ahead and buy in some of the gold now. Just a moment. I think 200 covers us, right? That gives us enough to do some upgrades here. So let's go ahead and see. 80 bricks, of course. All right, I got enough for 1. That should cover us. I'll get that improvement in. We've just hit the 0, so we're just a little bit out. And then what I'm going to go and do is go into our place. What's it called? House of Grievances here. And yeah, it's very different here, by the way. Medieval politics. You have this tree, basically. If you get down to here, you lose the game. But yeah, there's one where we can stop migration. Closing the gates. Stop the migration of the city. So let's go ahead and submit this. I think we should be all right. Political authorities are a little bit different done in the medieval age. So I'm going to try and get this going for a while. Let's say 151. It looks like this small quarry has finally emptied out as well. So I'm going to go and demolish that when we've got the coins. These all should help, which is good. I think that's that one there. So we'll get rid of that in a moment. A new faction over this way. Look at this as it spreads around here. So let's take a look. Battle Brothers. Our records are scant on the Battle Brothers and Giuseppe, their leader. Rumors of their loyalty speak of them as seasoned warriors fighting side by side in all circumstances. Hello. Welcome yourselves in, guys. We need you because you should be our leading faction. Right, let's go ahead and demolish that one out. We'll leave that for the 20 cycles. We've got a nice little area cleared here, so they might spread out to this as well. Looking good. And let's go in and grab in now that we've got some of these in. Let's see what we can get. So we want to get the guild, I think. And then politics-wise, I think I want to get in. The Malice is pretty cheap to build. Let's go ahead and get some of these guys in as well. So going to come in. Malice. As I say, we can pop it over here. We want to take over that educational piece. Can I? Not quite because of the stuff here. There we go. In it goes. So that gives us some esteem. So we'll fix that. So we've got problems with probably belonging. I'm going to get in because we want to keep that trust factor up high. And then I think our thingy's in. So we're going to open our master builder now. We can actually start to adjust these now. So let me go into a district here and we'll work with it. We'll keep those cultural ones. Let's see which one is like half and half. This basically just shows the density, maximum number of inhabitants. It can make it nice and dense. Housing assignment, inhabitants made up of citizens. We don't want any wanderers in there, so we can kind of change it. We can modify and add more people in. We actually can do it with this one now because we have the ability to. So if we were to go this way, for example, we'll go middle age 2. That actually reduces the amount of wanderers for this area that we could have. I'm just going to appease it to do that. So it changes into this medieval looking one as well. And if anyone knows more about the builder's office, let me know because it's a weird one, right? We want to get the library in next. So 168 brick. And that does give us a new attraction thing as well. It costs gold, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get them in. The Parvis is nice and small, so you can kind of squeeze it in all over, which is really, really good. All right, let's continue getting some decorations in to try and counteract this wanderer issue. So as I get some gold in, I'll buy those. They look quite nice. They're really, really small, so you can kind of squeeze them in, which makes me happy. And we got 2.1k now on the thingy. I don't think we're ever going to be able to evolve a cultural building because we just can't afford to repair them. We could try and get this one repaired, right? Because I want to evolve it. I won't lie to you. It's just insane. Like, we'd have to try and make some gold somehow. So we need to look at what item we could sell, which would be gems and tiles, in order to make enough for this. But I think by the time it takes us to get that, we're going to be screwed, right? We're going to be just absolutely screwed. So I think we need to get in some more cultural buildings first. That's 700 stone for the guilds. So I think I'll focus on this guild next and we'll push it in this way. Let's also see if there's anything here. We could get that forum rebuilt there, but that actually is the wrong culture for this zone. So we're going to ignore that one. This one's doable, but it's a lot of sand. And then these guys, these are definitely doable. Okay, that might be the one we go for then. So the way to counter it is to get even more stone in. Let's see if we can upgrade these a little bit further, which we can. So this one is going to go, yeah, look at that. It's beautiful. The zone just gets bigger. That's already a precious quarry. This one is doing pretty well. What do we need? 500 gold, 100 brick. I'll wait for that one then as well. And we're going to need to get something sorted on health and creativity momentarily because they look like they're struggling. We did stop the migration somewhat, so that's good. That's pretty much one of the only ones we can actually evolve, right? I'm just looking at... Pretty sure that's the case. Can we evolve any others? Okay. Castrum. Evolve to Castel. I don't think we... Okay, what's this to repair? A little bit cheaper, but still crazy. Alright, let's work on getting this gold up then. So what we're going to do is see who buys the gems for the best. So 12, 14, 14.14, 14.15. So we're going to try and sell all, but we'll have to obviously buy in some stuff to make the gold from them as well. So that's good. Go ahead and just buy a bunch of bricks in. Get that buffer going. 2.7k on the blueprints as well. So let's work on another one. Probably sensible that we get the abbey in. And I'm going to pop the abbey this way. So as you'll see, although we need it to grow that way as well. I'm trying to keep it away from that disturbance. Let's pop it here. There we go. And that gives us some belonging. I think I said we need a bit of health. Food's looking okay again. Safety, I'm not too concerned about. Do we go esteem or creativity? I'm going to go creativity. Boom. Get the abbey in. Look at these little buildings around here now as well. Building around the domus there. What is it to evolve that? A villa. Wonder if we'd be able to get that one. I don't think we have it unlocked, do we? It doesn't say we don't. This is really good, though. More military factions are great. Let's take a look. Huskarls are renowned throughout the northern lands for their loyalty, fighting skills, and central role in the defense of various kingdoms. Led by Robert, they form the elite of warriors on the battlefield, particularly in close combats. Well, hello, Huskarls. Anyone know anything about the Huskarls? Let me know in the comments. I'm learning loads. I'm going away and actually reading about each one as well, which is pretty cool. Always said if I could do school again, I'd probably choose to do some kind of history. It's really cool. As I've got older, I really, really enjoy it, you know. Anyway, this gold's looking nice and healthy. Those precious gems are still coming in as well. So let's see, because I think this is more believable to kind of repair. 3424 clay, 27. So stone we can naturally get quite easily. Wood we can, but we don't have the storage. So we'd either have to get more woodcutters down, which isn't a problem, and then upgrading them. So each one will give us something to work with. And I'm just going to plonk one all the way over here, and we'll get that one upgraded. So that'll give us some storage, and then we can sell wood off as well later on, which is good. Keep an eye on food. Food's looking good. And then stone looking good as well. So clay will also need to do the same. We could obviously spend points on the upgrades for our production as well because they give storage, right? We could go down the chance for precious stones to be more. That'll be how we make money. Don't need the goldsmith just yet. We could go that route. These are pretty cheap to go with that. Maybe into the forge at some point as well. We need to unlock. Might be worth grabbing it. And then let's just check in. I think the main thing, though, is to get this library in. So this is the know-how stuff. I don't mind this kind of being over here. It's going to affect these, but I'm not going to let them kind of come in, if that makes sense. So I want to build up this way. I want it to build kind of around this. So I'm going to come towards here. By the way, there's something that I will explain. I'll just get that built. So creativity. Good. Belongings looking all right. Let's get health and safety once more. 800 of each. That's really good. Yeah, there's something I wanted to explain. So this Mausoleum of Halicarnassus is the only wonder that will basically say, it says, if it's in range of this, closest cultural buildings of the wonder do not degrade during the passage of age. It's a buff of this. So I'm wondering, I'm trying to understand why these degraded. Right? And I had to repair these as well, so I'm a bit confused. I think that statio might have stayed. But yeah, it might only be one building that can stay that's next to it. It'd be nice that if all of them in range worked, if that makes sense. So I think we're going to have to go with the Tullianum for the repair. So we need to gear up for how we're going to go about kind of saving up this stuff here. So firstly, a lot of sand needs to be bought. So let's take a look for the cheapest. I'm going to have to min-max a lot of it. And a lot of clay needs to be bought. So I'm going to try and sell off and buy in what we can here. I'm going to leave, maybe because we're producing some wood, I'll sell a little bit of it just to not spend too many of our coins. How much clay do we need? I'm going to just go ahead and get another 1,500. And then I'm just going to have to go through each one and just make sure we can buy it, right? Right, good. We've got a buffer of clay. Then rubbles will come in naturally. Sand, stone, and wood. 4,290 wood. So we'll keep getting this one upgraded, which is going to cost us a little bit of the stone, but I think it helps us get that storage space. What a pain in the backside. 367 sand. You'll notice I'm just taking in all these political parties as well because they give us tax, right? Wilhelm and his followers, the Confrères de Flagellantes, seek redemption through public autoflagellation, as well as intense prayer. Their faith lies in physical pain and aims to purify souls and appease divine wrath due to the various intense epidemics that struck the Middle Ages. Okay. On installation, this faction will offer you a cemetery. Cool. How much does cemetery cost? Ooh, 800 well-being as well. Not bad. Cool. We've got a pretty big religion following now. Should we go in and have a quick look? So this is good because if we can get to tier 3 here, which we probably should spend some of our points. Let's invest. Boom. That takes us straight into the medium city. Gives us this plus the trust bonus and the wonder bonus. What is it for the next one? We could just spend these, right, to get to it. I'm going to invest a few more now. Oh, it takes ages on that one. Or did we get it straight away? We've hit it already. Look at that. Unlocks decorative building, Courtil. What's the next one? Public square. So this will help us by getting those in, right? So that gives us the boost, the wonder bonus boost. So we'll get rid of those. That's good. That makes me happy. And then we'll get back to trying to evolve this. Repairing first, then evolving. So 298, as I say, they will come in. 4-2. So let's focus 1, 3, 6, 80 sand. Best we're going to do is here. 2,000 sand. Can't afford that. Let's go for 1,000 right now. We'll trade that in. What does that take us to? 2k. Jeez, man. What we have to go through to try and evolve this. 3.6. We need another 1.4k sand. As I say, stone, I'll let that build up. Wood, we'll let that kind of go up where we can. And then we're good. Cool. I think the best thing we can do is try and get more precious stones. Security station secures a perimeter in the attrition zone. Very nice. We can push this further as well. I wonder if we... I think if we were going to do this, we'd want to go for a production area. And I'm thinking over here then, so we can get stone. So let's go ahead and get that one in. And then I'm going to try and get another small quarry over here once it's built. Everything's looking good down here, so I'm not too concerned yet. Oh, we've unlocked a ruin as well. Oh, it's a cheap one. Let's repair it. Right, hopefully then I can get a quarry in here. It should be allowed to. I can. What we'll do is obviously expand this zone as well. I'm just trying to see where's best. I think over here is looking pretty good. 2.6. Cool. Get that one in. And there it is. Look. Just out there in the rocks. Cool. And obviously we've unlocked these guys. I'm not going to spend any. As I say, I need to get my stuff up. And we don't get that much out of the wood either, which is a problem. So we can get that to that 3k. We're on the 3k clay. Is this going to keep going up as well, though? This is the problem, isn't it? Oh, man. So we need just a little bit of that. 1.6, 1.7k sand. But I can't quite make enough money to keep this going, I don't think. I'm going to try. I'm going to just prove a point that we can get there, but it's going to cost us a fortune. And I think I'll sacrifice bits like iron, because we can get more of that. All right, let's trade that one. We gain a little bit from that, and then we want to get into the sand once again. 6U. Is there anything we can trade it for? Let's go with 100 tiles. 1,000 sand. Jesus, man. 800. Not quite there. 150 tiles. There we go. Let's trade that. I'm just desperately trying to get there. That puts us on the 2.8k. So we're almost there. Very silly that you have to do it, though. Right, some good news. We have the library. So this is good. This will give us something that will help us big time. So these are basically new knowledge points that we can invest. For example, black powder. Can't really do much with it yet. What do we have? Rudder the library. Okay, we'll stick in here. Plate armor. Attraction inside the ramparts plus 10%. So they all have an effect. Migration plus 1 inhabitants. Definitely not that. Food consumption per inhabitant minus 10%. That's a good one. Negative impact on decrees. A lot of these we can't get because we haven't actually unlocked them. I don't know if they exist yet, to be fair. Now, we've got to activate something. It makes sense, right? And I think food consumption is probably the one. Let's get that one in. You can go to 10 slots, which is good. So, negative impact of decree. Definitely don't want the thingy. I think attraction will help in that. But we can't build the ramparts out without it freezing at the moment. But there's some... Okay, free will. Let's get free will. And then we've got 6 points left. So we're going to go with the attraction inside ramparts in the hope that we can get that going, right? And then all we've got, we could get that one. It's not used for anything at the moment. I don't know. A lot of these we don't have unlocked. So it's really good because you can get like this, negative impact of attrition. Yeah, cool. Anyway, we can go into the next one. What wonder are we going to go with? Provides one additional choice for family interludes. Probably good. We could get the more resources or the random gifts. Oh, this kind of puts a spanner in the works. I definitely want to get this. I went with Windsor Castle last time for the safety zones, but I'm going to go with a Notre Dame de Paris. Let's get that one. I'm not going to build it yet, though. Now, I'm wondering whether we push through trying to get this up once more. So I'm going to invest some of my points. Probably just 100 from each. Let's see where it takes us. I'll keep a little bit of the religious points because we could use them. 70, maybe more than. I could get this going. I have no problem with that. Boom. There we go. Let's go into the next one. That's the public square unlocked as well. That gives us better radius on these. It does help with all of these, so it's why you want to kind of do it. I got nothing to sell still to repair this. Why has our clay gone? Don't recall spending it. I just feel like this evolved cultural building, is there actually ever going to be a way we can do it? I don't think there is, because they're all just so expensive to repair. And a lot of them, I don't think I have everything to actually evolve them, like this one. We don't have the things unlocked to evolve it. Right, anyway, we got 6k thingies here. So we could get the security station radius done. That could be a good one. But again, I need to get into here. Castellum? I don't even know what that unlocks with. Be worth getting, though, because the resources required. I'm going to look for resources, basically, that aren't going to use up what we have. That one's going to use the sand, which is a problem. Wood, iron. Okay. It's such a problem, the repairs. I will unlock the Castellum, though. And then production-wise, we're going to go into making sure these probably get more. So farms maxed out. Probably the precious gems one. Let's go ahead and buy that one to get more of those in. So that's bricks and logs. I'm going to try and get these guys upgraded. So in order to get to level 6, we need 85 builders. So we'll get there. Oh, I have upgraded this wooden section again as well. So that's good. All right, new faction as well. Over here, just gradually building really, really nicely as well. This religious group, led by Bianca, is made up of men and women. Beguine and Becards live only in autonomous communities, advocating Pity, charity, and simplicity of life. Their faction can be a good alternative for believers who don't like traditional monastic life. Alright, come on in. Come on in. You give us your gold, because we're struggling. And actually, I think your surplus seems to be disappearing. It's either that or my... Yeah, see, the Tyler is taking from our pools that are excess. And we can't obviously replenish that. Why is storage such a weird thing in this, actually? Let's close that for now. We know we can't do anything with it. Guys, realistically, I don't think we can get this one done. It's just impossible. How can I evolve a building without the ability to repair it? I don't think there's others that we can evolve. Let's take a quick look just to see. There might be something. This Ergeston evolved to Butcher's Mail. It says we could do this one. Okay, this might be the one we do just to appease that one. Let's see. Let's see how well it does. Yeah, we might just have to leave that one, guys. And we'll have to just bulk it out with other military kind of buildings as well. We'll try and get that Castellum in. It's just that there's no way we can realistically do that with the resources. It's a bit too much. Looks like now we're running out. So we are going to swap this one into iron. That does mean that we're going to need to consider... Probably improve that one. We're going to need to consider a new gold vein. We do have another faction. Oh, yes. It finally went in that slot that I wanted it to. Good. Knights Templar. A Maori, a fervent religious soldier, has created a new faction. He dedicates his life to protecting all pilgrims in the Holy Land. Their order is renowned for its discipline, wealth, and influence in these lands. On installation, this faction will offer you the arsenal. Nice. I'm going to get that built straight away then. Right, here we go. We can influence this section a little bit more. Oh, where do we want to build the arsenal? Love to come this way. It does look like we can. But it's not really influencing much. Might just put a bit of pressure on this section. Yeah, let's go in there. Boom. Arsenal going in. All right, let's just double check we did remove these. We did. Cool. Let's get rid of those then. That's actually huge. That might be an evolution we can do then based on that. Let's just see. All right, this one's about to come in as well. Let's see if we can evolve it. We can. Perfect. Okay, let's evolve this to the Butcher's Mail then. What does this do? Various improvement options. Increase... Oh, see, the evolving is just really good. Factions joining a neighborhood in the building's area gain 25 trust. Maintenance workload is reduced by 50%. Let's go with that one. We don't need any of the others at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab that. So we'll go health. Let's maybe just go with the worst. So belonging, no, esteem and belonging. Let's keep those guys going. Cool. Nice. We got a decent little upgrade there then, guys. And the arsenal is in. That's good because that actually means we can complete this optional one here. And then it's going to be all about the Notre Dame de Paris. If I'm saying that right. There we go. There it is. Nice looking building. The medieval ones do look pretty cool, I won't lie. Good attraction bonus as well. And safety now is just awesome. Alright, guys. That is going to be where we end this one out, though. Look at this place, though. This is incredible. I really appreciate being here, guys. Hit that thumbs up for me if you haven't already. Subscribe if you aren't too. And always, as always, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.